Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
With your chest, got a lot of pull up in Yvette, go and check the get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that. When I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it make me feel better. Passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Dripping money cloud splash, I'm covered in bells. But I'm clever, vendettas, raw draws, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go better. I pour up, I don't measure. I soon I met her. I leveled up, my bread up, I'm fed up. It's pressure, it's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on it. Mason Manjala. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers in front of this one a landslide. Ain't gonna be no who this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say on that issue, I'm going 50, and then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
Menu narration set to 100.
Flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed.
Menu narration set to 100.
Me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. Going around like a
those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. In his spot on the visiting sideline, that's Lions head coach Dan Campbell. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, starting our second year here in the Madden booth. And we're off and running from Lambeau. Here's Carter on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They go play action with Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running it with David Montgomery. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Second and 13. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
Second down. 25-yard line.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Goff on third. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running it with Gibbs. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you would really break the backs of a defense.
They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. So now here's 3rd and 5. Goff back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And this one does not go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
They'll go for it. Goff. This throw is cut. And he fought for all he could, but it looks like he's being marked out just shy of that marker, partner. They're going to say he didn't get there. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL, Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener.
It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. Alex Anzalone with the pick. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Lions take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Packers taking the field now. Their 2nd series of the game coming up. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Takes the handoff, now Love. That throw behind his intended target. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Love from the gun. Kraft has it. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. On target to Musgrave. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's tackled for no gain.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Play fake, it's Love. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Love. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Love out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
McManus sends it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. They'll run here following the penalty. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. Now Ryan Lyon's just about ready. 1st and 10. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Goff to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, Goff. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They're now set for 1st and 10. They give to Gibbs on the option. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. They'll toss it to Gibbs. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Another one for Gibbs. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Goff. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out now runs the Packer offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. To the air with Love. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Stiff arm success. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to...
And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown! The Packers take a second quarter lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They get in on the ground here with Montgomery. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Jukes one defender, and they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a gain of 19 on the play, and that gives the Lions the 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Goff on 1st and 10. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Packers and receiver Jaden Reed set to take over once again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Oh, he lost the football. And the Lions have recovered it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Here we go, 2nd and 9. St. Brown's got it, complete. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Goff setting to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Bates' kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, they got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Running on 1st here with Jacobs. Broke through the tackle. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. From the 36. Throwing the out route complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Quick throw out wide by Love. And they make the tackle at the 38. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Play action, Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Love from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
12 yards to go.
Throwing, it's Love. Throw caught at the 6. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. First down from the red zone. On the move, headed right. The Packers take a second quarter lead. Jordan Love, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers jump in front now by 5.
16.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Evans now to return. Jukes out a one-stop. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. They go play action with Goff. Right, reels it in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. All right, here we go. Second down. Throwing is gone. Dumps it off to his running back. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Goff now, third and long. Escapes out to the left. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. On comes Jet Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Packers beginning their drive here. First call here coming from the shotgun. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Love out of the shotgun. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Third and just 2 to go. Shotgun now for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So fourth down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 46. Screen here for Gibbs. Juke the defender. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. That's caught by Montgomery. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first. Throwing again, it's Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. First down throw from Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. They're going to throw again. Goff. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions take a slim 2-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Love with it on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Looking to throw. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. One final shot before the half. Throwing for the end zone. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first two quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Today is the day. The debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In the Big Easy, the Saints at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And watch the big man rumble, James Conner. He's trying to get the season off on the right foot, and I think he just did. Both feet, as a matter of fact. He's gone. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's a man who had a real nice season last year, Chuba Hubbard. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Panthers find a way. They win it by a point. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's Josh Downs. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Colts wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. And here's the scoreboard in the early window of the last week of the regular season. What I wouldn't give for an Octobox right now. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Love on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Once more, it's Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So 2nd down coming up. Stick it in the air. Love. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Jacobs has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers jump in front now by 5. On now is McManus to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Gibbs. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Goff. Short pass brought in. This gets the 1st and more. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. 1st down, ball at the 36. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They go play action with Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Love from the gun. On target to Musgrave. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Takes the handoff, now Love. Completed over the middle. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. We go counter, it's Jacobs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Shotgun now for Love. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. First down, ball at the 36. Play fake, it's Love. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Love out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
3rd and long for him here. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Play action. Love. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal. To the air with Love. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Love looking to pass. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Love to throw. Has it in close. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A 22-yard attempt.
McManus sends it through. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And he's brought down after a short gain. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. They'll run here following the penalty. Escapes a defender. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, it's Goff. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They give it to Vaki. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd and 3. Screen here for Gibbs. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Goff on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They're going to throw again. Goff. Now set up the screen to Montgomery. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Again, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now, well, now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Jukes one defender, and he's brought down just inside the 25. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Love with it on 1st down. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air. Love. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Love now to throw. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And the slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing again. Love. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Once more, it's Love. He completes it in traffic. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. On the sneak, it's Love. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They have themselves another 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. All right, here we go, 2nd down.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Takes the handoff, now Love. He throws a bullet deep to the right. This is caught inside the 15. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
That's another Green Bay Packer.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Pick up of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Quick throw out wide by Love. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers push the lead up to 12. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. Jukes out a 1-stop. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap here to go. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Goff. Completed over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Goff. Patrick with the catch. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Working quickly here. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Packers' 33-yard line.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense up to the line fast.
1st down, Lions.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 17. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal. Vaki running behind center. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense in the hurry up here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. On 3rd and goal, Goff gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal. Here we go with Montgomery. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs. First down throw. Here's Love. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun now for Love. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers looking like they'll start this season with a win. Running on first here with Jacobs. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down. Going run again with Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Love from the gun. Oh, he's in trouble here, and he'll go down. The Lions got him. Punting unit out now. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this 2nd half. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Goff to the air now. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36. From the 37. That's caught by Montgomery. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Complete to the college safety, Sione Vaki. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first. Gonna throw again. Goff. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. And that spikes 36 seconds to play. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a...
They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with.
Go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back. That's recoupment.
The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
Be a new friend, or I can show you how to train the dragon like that. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so with ease, let go of the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal, and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that...
Call you Dale, cause you burn hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love?
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
visitor's sideline, there's the head coach of the Ravens. His team fired up and ready for this one. On the other side, Sean McDermott, now in his 9th season as the head man in Buffalo. It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week one of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is a Dafe Owe. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I...
Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
The Bills offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest, and they'll begin 1st and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's another Bills. First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Cook. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Out of the gun here. Picked off by the all-pro Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Look at him go! And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
He's tackled at the
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Off the play fake. Jackson. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And that's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So, Greg, here are the Bills. What a year last year. 13-4, beat the Broncos and the Ravens in the playoffs. But once again, ran into Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. Anything that we can say is that one thing to get them to the big game this time?
Well, I mean, we'd probably start with they need Patrick Mahomes to retire. And, you know, but in all seriousness, Mike, I think when you look at Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, it's one of those things where they just happen to exist in a generationally great team in the Kansas City Chiefs, and one of the greatest players we've seen in the last 25 years at quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. So they just need, as hard as it is, they just need to continue to chip away. Just continue to go. They can't make Kansas City the boogeyman, because all of a sudden now that starts to get into your head. Continue to win. Continue to win the division. Continue to get home playoff games. And if they keep knocking at the door, eventually they're going to get over that hump, because Josh Allen and this roster, they are a Super Bowl contending team. They just got to find a way to get over the hump in the game that matters.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Dallas. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Here's Jake Camarda now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So on come the Ravens. And Greg, what a story again last year. 12-5, 13-4 the year before that. Regular season, they have been as good as almost anyone in the NFL. But it's the story if you're living in the AFC. Get over that hump, whether it's Buffalo or Kansas City. It's hard to get to the big game on this side of the draw.
Oh, there's no question. And I think if you're Baltimore and you're Buffalo and you look around and you say, man, we should have a couple Super Bowl titles. If we were living in a non-Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid era, maybe teams would look at us a little bit different than they do, but they just need to continue to stay the course. Lamar Jackson, one of the best players, regardless of position, in the entire league, multiple-time MVP winner. So they have a Super Bowl roster. Let's not make no mistake about it. They need to just continue to hold serve in the regular season, continue to play for division titles, get as many home playoff games as possible. So when the money's on the line and trips to Super Bowl on the line, they need these games to come through Baltimore.
He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Again, it's Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. He takes off. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give him credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Namde Matabike. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. Now Allen facing 3rd and long. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On the give, here's Henry. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 10-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do. Greg, this AFC East, a division that really has been dominated by the Bills. The 5 straight division titles. It's hard to see who can knock them off that perch right now.
Yeah, and I think until someone decides that that's going to change, I think you just have to assume that Buffalo remains the king of the East. And I think when you look at the bottom of the division with the Jets and New England, they're clearly in a rebuild. Young quarterbacks, new coaching staffs, trying to kind of get themselves out of the bottom of the division. Miami seems to me, I don't know if they're ready to compete necessarily with Buffalo directly, but Miami is a playoff caliber roster, a playoff caliber team. They've showed it in years past. So if anybody's ready to compete, I think it's Miami. I just don't know, Mike, if they are ready top to bottom over the length of the season to get enough wins to keep pace with a team as good as Buffalo.
And two new coaches at the bottom of the standings last year, the Jets and the Patriots. And, Greg, both guys who played for a long time in the league and bring a certain amount of toughness to the top of the organizations.
Absolutely, and it was very clear exactly what New York and New England were looking for. They wanted culture setters, right? It wasn't about getting the fancy play caller.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Buffalo. That's taken at about the 14. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Now Lamar going to hang on to it, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
Brought down by Tre'Davious White. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's to the tight end, Kohler. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try to sneak it here. He will have a Ravens first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. A design run here with Jackson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Jackson now on 2nd down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down, Ravens.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll go again here with Henry. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll try to power ahead with Ricard. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. A short game down to the 7. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Henry. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. 3rd and goal for Jackson. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, out is the rookie Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Tight end going in motion here. To the air on second down. Here's Allen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
The tight end Moore in motion. Going for it all. That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, Allen right back to Moore. Another grab. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. First and 10.
That's another Bills.
In motion, Shakir.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
One more time going up top with Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. He gets this one to Moore. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up third and 1.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is third and a yard. He'll try and run here with Cook. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal. It's inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line. From the gun, Josh Allen. To the goal line and in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Third and a long way to go. Jackson now. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. The Bills offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. That's taken in by Shakir. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now Allen on first down. Aside that open man is Knox. It is 2nd and 9. Again, it's Allen to the air. This one caught right side by Knox. Going to be third. They need one. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. One final throw before the break. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the Lions in the NFC North. And this is the Green Bay defense coming up with a play. They only had one takeaway on the afternoon, but it was an important one. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Matthew Stafford. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Jackson Smith-Njigba. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Seahawks move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. And with that, it all comes down to this: the finals we've seen so far in Week 18 and what's in progress now as we wrap up the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. DeJounte Wester now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Now a design run. It's Allen. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Putting the tight end in motion. Allen now on 2nd down. That one complete to Moore. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Agafe Owens starting the season with a bang. His 2nd sack in the season opener. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll get about 5. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Play action now. Jackson. under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Here's a 3rd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And the Bills will have great field position right around midfield. They'll throw on first down with Allen. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Bills first down.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here is Allen. Forced out wide. Off he goes to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Operating out of the gun. Here comes. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Wester now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. Off the play fake. Jackson. Open man. That's Bateman downfield. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the tight end, Kohler. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Jackson going to keep it himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. Jackson. A pass. Pulled in by Henry. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw. He'll step up and run. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's another Bills first down.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
39-yard line.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 2.
3rd and 2. Now Allen. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8.
To throw again, it's Allen. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now Allen facing 3rd and long. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. That comes out low. It is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. On 3rd down, Jackson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and
From the gun, Josh Allen. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. A design run here for Allen. He takes off, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
brings up second down.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
It's now third down.
To throw is Allen. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And they have done all you could ask for, closing in on a road victory to start the campaign as they try to finish things off here in quarter number 4. On the give, here's Henry. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Going to go right back to Henry. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. It's the quarterback with the sneak. He would have a Ravens first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Raven first down. They'll go again here with Henry. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Oh, a loose football. The Bills have got it.
And with all this...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A give right up the middle to Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown Ravens. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 4. Now it's Allen. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd down. Here's Allen. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. From the 39. Here's a 1st and 10.
17 yards. And the Bills first down.
From the gun, here is Allen. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Bills first down.
On the a zone read. A handoff here to Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Once again, it's Cook. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down, they need 5.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
That's another Buffalo Bills.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Bills. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 1. They'll drop to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Jackson going to keep it himself. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Pistol give to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a 1st down picked up on the ground. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call him Chaucer, cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers, cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. back while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chauncey cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, Anna, bring them in, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with.
I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Key the hood was on the shelf. Then he found. I'm sick and tired of these. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this drip from my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Got ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show it. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to her. 100 racks and one, 2 about to flood out.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise. In the preseason,
They rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married to mud, I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that. Yeah, different than all of them rats. My heart is a test. Lab on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that. And the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that dust. These Jones, I just these spell check. Give me a team. Give me the E.
choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise. In the preseason,
But they don't run it on the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't run it on the gangs, oh yeah. But they don't run it on the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. But they don't run it on the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't run it on the gangs, oh yeah. But they don't run it on the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah.
Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP, coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah, what other
That's well before the gates opened here, and now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, 2 teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
There's still lots of people around the NFL that believe that Justin Fields' best football's in front of major believers of him as an upper-tier quarterback. And the reason why, Kate, is he's got physical traits that are just unique and different.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 14-yard line.
Another try following the sack. This is Lazard working the right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
Fields now, 3rd and long. He set up the screen here for Hall. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It'd be kind of fun, Kate, to be able to measure these coordinators' blood pressure or temperature, because the 3rd down screen for negative yards, I promise you that coordinator's heated on the sidelines.
He fields it at his 43. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year. Taking another run at channeling all that doubt into success one final time.
On second down, Warren. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They've got first down from the 31. Warren once more. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Counterplay here, Warren. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. First carry of the game here for the former Iowa Hawkeye. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Rodgers here off the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Trying again, following the sack. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? Rodgers here from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. A very short kick here from the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Play action now. It's Fields. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football. And Pittsburgh's going to take this back for the touchdown. The Steelers grow their lead off the turnover.
As quarterback, you just cannot play it fast and loose with ball security, because those defenders, Kate, on the other side, they practice all week to rip and tear and claw at that football. He gave it away, and even worse, he watched him return it for 6.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers go up 10-zip here in the first. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here comes the New York offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 13-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Shotgun snap to Fields. On the move, headed right.
Okay, back.
Yeah. Hey, give me a T. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M and give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock and give him the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme. 'Cause I wanna sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. I'm a hype about. I'm a direction to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married them, but I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the prices now. Should've started with that. Yeah, different than all of them rats. My heart is a test. Lab on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that. And the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these Jones, I just these spell check. Give me a T. Then give me the E. Then give me an A. Give me an M and give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock and give him the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme. 'Cause I wanna sing. And she wanna the team.
Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their head down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their head down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah.
Give me a team, then give me the E. Then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, she want a team.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We hit it, have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets.
On the visitors' sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys ready to get this one going. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Here's the kicker, Harrison Beavis, out to get us started.
And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
Almost certainly a future Hall of Famer, and he's still seeking the storybook ending to his career. But he had patience, looked around, took his time before choosing his team, and boy, are they glad that he did, because he still has a lot of juice left despite being 41 years old. Finishing the top 10 in passing yards last season with nearly 4,000 yards and touchdowns as well with 28.
No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down. To throw is Rodgers. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away.
He'll take it at the 42. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And normally when you talk about a quarterback on his 3rd team in as many years, you're worried about this kid's potential. But in this case, Justin Fields has plenty of it, and he flashed it big time during his short tenure in Pittsburgh. Now he has an opportunity in New York to be a full-time starter once again, and the Jets are excited about his potential.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. And Garrett Wilson, the one he was looking for.
And it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the 50, here's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Off play action, Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
A 50-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man, that's the tight end, Freiermuth. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Pat Freiermuth, 64 yards. And the Steelers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. A nice little juke. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably twirling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Fields now to throw. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 68 yards. And the Jets have regained the lead. So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now, they're trying to figure out how to slow them down, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 29. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 46 yards. On play action, it's Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. options galore here. Second and a few inches. Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. A handoff for Warren. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Rodgers now to throw.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Running left, it's Warren.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Here's Rodgers. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Jets offense and receiver Garrett Wilson ready to get going again. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but it's fair to say this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. Now Hall to start the drive. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
On first down, right back to Hall. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 49 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's Allen. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Here's Fields.
And he's got him. Got his man on the end round. Complete. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
They'll run with Hall.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
That's good for a Jets.
They'll run with Hall.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
2nd and goal at the Steelers' 6-yard line.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. To throw is Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Rodgers. Got his man, it's Warren. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. On the give, it's Warren. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing is Rodgers. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. That's complete to his tight end flyer move. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now Rodgers. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Fair catch. Signaled for.
The New York set to take the field. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Running left, it's Hall. Gets through, and now an opening. And a good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 2. They'll go again with Hall. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Allen. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Straight ahead is Hall. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's to the pylon and incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Fields going to hold on to it. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Back to throw. Fields looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets have yet again retaken the lead. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Looking to put a drive together. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They toss it to Warren. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a run with Warren. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On play action. Now Rodgers.
incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Paul want to give up the middle. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Paul again on second down. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
He finds Wilson.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And his kick here is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These 2 defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. On play action, Fields. That's complete right side to Lazard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Motion man left is Lazard. Ball again on second down.
And he stopped immediately there.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. They'll run with Allen. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Fields. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Fields going to keep it running right. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now Allen. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Fields. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And this one is right through. And that will make this a 9-point lead. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Rodgers to throw. Austin is there and brings in another one. Here's Warren. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. To throw is Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Airing it out deep for Woods. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Rodgers now to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Now it's Fields. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Fields now to throw. Taken in left side, it's Wilson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. To throw is Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Here's Fields. He's got to hook up to Lazard. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Fields with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Jets are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Rodgers going to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. On the sneak, Rodgers. And he will have a Steelers 1st down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. 4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. A handoff for Warren. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal. Now it's Rodgers. And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Kenneth Gainwell. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Boswell good with the extra point, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down. Fields. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Fights through him. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Shotgun now for Rodgers. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
First down, Steelers.
Throwing is Rodgers. That completes it again to Metcalf. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Rodgers to throw once more. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he will have a Steelers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. On the run, it's Warren. Boy, shifts past him. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Running left, it's Warren. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now Rodgers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. To throw is Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete.
And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. They start the drive with a give to Allen. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. Now it's Fields. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reynolds. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down. Now Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The tight end in motion right. They'll run on first down. It's Allen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Fields now to throw. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. We've seen him do this many times in green and gold. Now he'll try to do it in black and gold. Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers down by 8. 2:09 to play. Here's Rodgers throwing to start the drive. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's brought down. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw, Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The drive starts with a run by Allen. Stopped up shy of the 45 despite some pretty powerful running. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Back to throw, Fields. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel...
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Fields down to a knee here, and that should just about put a bow on this one. The CD always a little extra
to excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Jets, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something.
Football is back. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is the new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1 of the 2025 regular season. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. We start at MetLife Stadium. The Jets at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Garrett Wilson. This will wind up as a 68-yard touchdown. The Jets give Aaron Glenn his first NFL head coaching victory as they get the job done here. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is the Green Bay defense coming up with a play. Great coverage is going to force the interception. You can't make that throw. He wants that one back. The Packers would go on to a 12-point victory. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens always tough on defense, and this play no different here. They could only muster one takeaway all night, but it was a big one right here. The Ravens are able to come away with their first victory on the season. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.